So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 186, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I am back in the fucking building, and now I'm recording a video, so now I'm about to press stop on the recording. And now I gotta get back into my regular position. Bear with me. Word at. Alright, so now I'm back. We got us a fucking video. What we got going on this week? Fuck, man. So the fuck was I doing? I was fucking around with the red pigments that I have. I got two different reds and two pinks, like different pinks. The two pinks though, they make the same fucking color. Just one is like a green powder and the other one is like a fucking pink powder, which the pink powder, they're both fucking terrible to when you open that shit, it goes everywhere. But just no matter what, you've heard me talk about the pink before. But that pink one is the one that I keep in a bag, in a box, in a drawer of that dresser that was here when we bought the fucking house. And it tracks fucking everywhere. I don't understand the science behind it, but that shit is fucked up. So, I was looking at the reds the other day because I've been fucking with go figure, I've been fucking with the new black. I was fucking with the new black. I think I got it where I want it and where I'll be able to duplicate the results. Which again, as I tell this story, it'll all start to come together. There's nothing really to it, but it's just a multi-layered stupid fucking update. So I was like, I shouldn't say that. I have 3 red pigments, dye pigments, whatever you want to call them. But one I stopped using a long time ago, and I had probably 10 grams of it left. Like, not a lot at all. And the other ones I had, I thought I had more than I did. And when I reached down into the fucking plastic jar with the little spoon that's in there, I was like, holy fuck, I actually got a lot less of this than I thought I did. I was like, all right, well, let me start looking around, it's time to fucking re-up. And so I looked at the blue and I looked at this and that, and I was like, oh, all right. And that's what I was doing. I was making the when I offered up the limited, the blue, the green, the orange, shit that I don't normally make because I just never been a fan of any of them on their own, really. But people showed interest. They're like, yo, what's up with that green? What's up with that blue? Da, da, da. And it kind of worked out because I was making the new test board. So I was like, fuck it. I'll make a little bit of each. We'll fucking, whatever. Because normally those are just for the metallics. So I look at all of them. I'm like, oh, these are actually all kind of getting a little bit low. So I just went to my normal supplier. I got 2 normal suppliers. And they were like, I sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said I need a kilo of each, 5 different things. And they just said back, no. And I was like, okay, no. I was like, what's the problem? don't have. I'm like, don't fucking have. Well, do you like any of the 5? No. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I put out a request, the request form, which is like you could put out not a bid, but like a request that sends it to everywhere, and people fucking come back and give you quotations on it. So I sent out these requests, and I got probably like 10 companies that got back to me, and I was like, yo, fucking, what's the deal? I need this. Oh, no. Minimum's 25 kilos. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Each one? Yep, our minimum's 25. I was like, all right. I thought it was just this one company. I put in the fucking request, I need 1 kilo of each. At the most is 5, like, so I'm going through with everybody. I'm like, yo, like, what's up? Let's fucking, nope. I go through probably 5 different things. China, India, well, just China and India. And they're all like, nope, don't have those. Fucking 25 kilos, 100 kilos minimums. And I'm like, I actually started to get a little nervous. I'm like, fuck, man. This is fucked up, because it wouldn't be the end of the world. It would just be like, because the violet is like, the violet and the pink are like, I could fucking throw a rock and get those. But for some reason, man, these reds and blues were like fucking scarce. So, I ended up ordering 4 of them. 4 out of the 5 from 3 different people. 1 from India, 2 from China. And I was like, what the fuck? And the red that I used the most, in the red 3, it was like, I don't remember, $98 a kilo or some shit like that. But when you're now see, that sounds like, oh, that's not too bad, 2 fucking pounds for $98. But they charge me $250 for shipping. So it's like $350, $400 a kilo. Anyway, I got a quote on that, and it was $280 for a kilo plus the $250 shipping, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, this is fucking crazy, man. So I was able to order 4 out of the 5. I paid fucking way more than I ever have for anything, and it's not like tariff shit. I don't think. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Either that, or they're just fucking, they could charge whatever they want because they know I need it. But I was like, fuck, dude. So hopefully that all starts fucking showing up here. I'm not out. I try my best with everything I have to not wait until I'm fucking out to get more, which I realistically probably could have used what I had right now for another fucking year. But then once it seemed to be so difficult, I like almost couldn't help myself but to buy fucking whatever I could get my fucking hands on, or whatever I could afford, or whatever they would fucking have available. So it was like, it was kind of fucked up, man. So I don't know how that's going to all end up panning out. Maybe it's just, I don't know, time of year or fucking something. I don't know. But, so that was fucked up, man. It kind of had me a little bit worried. So aside from that, so we got some pigment ordered. Oh, okay. So I'm fucking with the black, and as you saw, like the failed rush attempts that I tried to make, I just couldn't get it to do the bleed the color I wanted it to. And I don't want to put the fucking violet in it because there was such a big fucking, that dude was arguing with me saying the Violet Plus is the same as the Black GPT, and it's not. It's not. It's just fucking not. They're very similar. I know, we already talked about this. I explained it. But So I was like, all right, fuck it then. I was like, I'm going to make one that has nothing to do with the fucking violet. But the violet is so nasty. Like, you could put that, well, you really can't put that in anything because it'll just take over. You can't put the violet in the pink and hope that the pink, bleeds violet. It's going to turn, I actually don't know what color that'll turn. Well, we might have to try that out. But I fucking just couldn't get it to do it. So then I would do more red, more pink in the fucking black, and it just wouldn't bleed it didn't do what I wanted it to do. And then you would end up, and this is adding a gram at a time in a small test. I think I was either doing 8 or 16 ounce tests. Add a gram, check it on the board. Add a gram, check it on the board. Add a gram, check it, add a gram. You're like fucking over and over and over and over. And I might show you guys like one of those, or maybe 2 along the process. But that's what I'm doing the whole fucking time. Add a gram, let it spin, put it on the board, paint over it, see what happens. You know what I mean? It's like fucking, ugh. So what would happen is it would just go too far, and then next thing you know, it's maroon. Like, it crossed the fucking Rubicon of black, and now it's dark maroon. and then at that point, what do? Like, the fuck? So you put more black in to try to balance it out, but then you still got your 16 ounces minus, a few milliliters or whatever it ends up being for the test pieces. So now your volume's going down. So that means the amount of dye, pigment, load, or whatever you want to call it, eventually it's going to be too much for the base, and then it's not going to dissolve. Like, this is all shit that apparently you learn this in chemistry and I don't know, maybe even science class or some shit. I didn't fucking learn none of that shit, but the fuck is that? Oh, I don't even know how I got this Xbox bullshit. I don't even be using that shit. They fucking just charged me $10 fucking cocksuckers. So sometimes, then it just gets to that point, and it won't take any more dye. It'll just like it doesn't like flow down the top and like refuse it'll fucking absorb it, but it'll be chunky, like it'll be thick, it does all this fuck shit once it's overloaded. So you want to stop your test batch before that happens, so then it's not like, I mean, I guess you could pour more base in to like, it's difficult when you're fucking with this shit because I'm writing notes the whole time. Anytime I do anything, +1, +1, +1, +1, whatever I do. And then I put a line on the paper where I tested it again and where I tested it again. So this, like this +1, +1 line, red line, that means I tested it there. That's the test on the board. +1, +1, +1 line, that's the second test on the board. Whatever it is, however it goes. But I write down all the exact measurements of everything. So the last thing you want to do is start adding more volume to it, even though you're taking volume away. Now you're substituting volume. It's throwing the whole shit off. It makes it more difficult to fucking duplicate. And even with testing the little bits going out, it's still gonna not be, you'll have to fucking fine tune it once you go into full on production to see what's gonna be your main shit. Now this is all the shit that happens. I seen some other new fucking ink brand out there just the other day, and I was like, will you guys just fucking give it up? Just fucking stop already. Everyone's sick of fucking this fly-by-night shit. Dude, I can look and see when you don't have the right shit in there. Like, I can look at your video, and I say, oh, I see exactly what he's missing. Like, I know it. I know what you're missing. And it just fucking annoys me, man. It just gives the whole fucking thing, like the whole craft, it gives like a bad name to, you know? You know, like when something cool happens and then you see a Chinese bootleg that sucks. People be like, what the fuck, man? You know, like now you can get one for this much, but it's fucking, it's bullshit. It's junk. It's fucking, and it fucking fucks the name of the shit up. And that's what I feel like all that's doing. So anyway, so I was having that problem back to where I fucking started from fucking 10 minutes ago. I was having that issue. I pulled out that 10 grams of the other shit that I hadn't used in a year or two. And I was like, well, let me put 5 fucking grams of that into this black. Straight, it was just black. Nothing else at that point. I put the 5 grams of that shit in, ran it. I was like, oh, well, it's not pink, but it's definitely bleeding, and it's not fucking violet. So then I did a little red and a little pink, and I was like, all right, still good, still black, still glossy, still looks good. So now I think I'm to the point, I just ran the 3rd test run, or the test roll coats and spray coats and fucking whatever. And I think I'm happy with it. So, 15-minute fucking story short, I think I might have that new black I've been talking about. And potentially, depending on how it goes, maybe like the actual permanent black for the site, or for, you know, Devastator, instead of black fucking 18, black 20. This will be the fucking black. So I don't know though. We'll see. I got to see how everything else goes. You know, fucking, I haven't even chemical. I did like a small chemical test with Goof Off real quick just to see like how bad it would explode, or if it just wipes off, or if, you know, because I want it to explode all over and make a big mess at the very least. Like, and I know some people are like, oh, that's no buff test. You know, it's got to fucking, like, what everyone wants it to do is you put the fucking solvent cleaner or whatever on the fucking thing and you just wipe it and nothing happens, almost like one night only. But they want that for all of everything, and it's just not the way it works, you know. When you got stuff that flashes off that's alcohol based is going to reactivate it. So there's just, you know, that's just the way it works. But what I want it to do is to make a big fucking mess. I want whoever tries to get it off of wherever it is to say, oh, fuck. And then just keep trying it. And then it just keeps getting worse. You know, like, and people would argue, oh, you want to be able to see the tag still. I don't fucking care at that point. At that point, you're under attack, dog. You know what I mean? You're under attack. So I want to fucking take as much as I can with it on the way out, and fucking, which I've seen some real good ones before where it's just a big fucking, because you know whoever it was, I was like, we'll get this tag off of this bathroom door, and then next thing you know, the whole fucking door is just covered with shit, and they're going, what the fuck? And usually that's when they come out with the paint. And even then, like, but that is, so I will tell you one way. So all you buff men out there listening, if you got I'm pretty sure any one of my alcohol inks on a painted surface, and you hit it with the cleaner first, you know, whether it be Goof Off, alcohol, or some other shit that I've never tested before, and you get to that mess point, if you let it dry and maybe hit it one more time, but don't try not to smear it, just like gently wipe the top off of what you would consider to be the top of the surface, and then roll it, you will have a much better fucking result rolling it than if you just rolled it without, you know, pre-treating it first. And what I've seen in this one Target is it looks like And this would also be recommended. They painted it first, and it was just boop, it was red again. And I laughed about that shit. I was like, it was red. So they said, Jimmy, go in there and fucking paint it. And he went in with a little bucket of paint and fucking that shit just said boop, came right back. And this was on the painted wall, drywall, above the pisser. Then it looked like what they did was came in and sanded the fucking drywall portion. And then it was like right above where the tile stops. And then, cause you could see like they sanded like a larger area than the tag, and then painted that, and that got it. But dude, I mean, what the fuck, man? Buff proof, yo. It's buff proof. It's fucking permanent. Fucking the world's gonna end and it's still gonna be there. One night only, maybe, but nothing's buff proof, man. Give it up, guys. Give it up. Anywhere that says buff proof on their shit, they're fucking lying. You should automatically read anything that says buff proof. You should automatically consider them to be a fucking at least slightly dishonest, because that's just not fucking true. That shit ain't true, man. That shit ain't true. Or the mug. I don't give a fuck. And I've said before. Oh, I tested some other inks. They are not Rack or Club Ghouls, other people, just recently, and I gave them a chance. I was like, all right, let's see. I got 2 different ones. I put them on a test board. I let them sit, and I gave them my testing, and it's no fucking better. It's the same fucking shit. I mean, it smells crazy, which, if the shit's gonna smell like you could smell the fucking package, but it operates the same as Devastator products, I think you should go with the one that doesn't fucking smell like a hazard, because, dude, it's fucking real that the post office, they'll fucking examine that shit, and if it's not fucking accurate, dude, like, you could end up getting fucked up. Like, they'll hit you with some fines. Anyway, so if it wasn't any better, I don't think it should be doing all that extra shit. But that's just me. What the fuck do I know? You know what I mean? But it's like if you got some weed, and you're selling weed or you're transporting weed, and you got this one weed that's fucking bomb, and the other weed that's bomb too, but it smells like a motherfucker, I'm gonna want to take the one that doesn't stink up the whole whip when I got fucking 3 pounds in the car. Whoops. You know, you open the bag, you smell it, it smells good. But when you got it all wrapped up, you don't want it to smell. This is kind of like the same fucking thing, man. You know, like, it's kind of the same fucking thing. I know maybe that's just a part of it. People want it to fucking smell like what it is. Or, you know what I mean? But fucking whatever. When I burn something in the fucking oven, it smells too, but it don't mean nothing fucking good is happening. So anyway, but then when I made the new test board, I got this other old shit, and I put a little square of that. That's the one with the question mark on it. I don't want to tell you what it was, but excuse me. When I ran that one, fuck. So we'll see how that does too. And it could be good. But looking at the test board, just like I was looking at it today out in the sun, that machine black, that's got to be some of my finest work ever. I really think that's like top tier. Just fucking ink is like, it doesn't get much better than that for just all purpose fucking ink. And I was looking at it, I was like, I bet you that not even I bet you, I was looking at it saying, I know that that's going to beat all the rest of these on the board. Like, I know it. I'm anxious to see. It's been raining like a bitch too, and you see it doing shit, like all of them doing stuff, how you can really tell the difference between Violet Plus and Black GPT is fucking splash some water on it and see what happens. You know, that fucking surface shit runs off, and then you can see that the fucking black is black and the fucking Violet Plus is just a really, really, really deep violet. It's got a little black in it too, but so anyway, 25 minutes in, that's all I've been talking about is fucking Beloga. So hope you're still here. Oh man. So I was gonna tell you the whole story about if you weren't along for the whole Pauly saga. I was gonna tell the story about Pauly and him going missing and fucking in his time and fucking being homeless in Los Angeles and shit. And everything that I did and everything that was involved and all that, but I went on too long of a fucking tangent tonight, and then the next thing you know, it'll be an hour tonight of me just fucking going on and on. So, fucking nice pigment update, nice blabbering episode. We'll maybe tell the Pauly story next week because that's kind of a fucking crazy story. I remember one time. When we were in the hood and my mom and Steve were trying to get us the fuck out of there. So on the weekends, we would just go driving out in the country and we would go to all these fucking houses for sale. And just like, that was what every weekend was driving out looking at houses to get us out of the city. And I remember one time I was with Jonathan and Tony came with us. Shout out to John and Tony. And we were, I couldn't tell you where the house was, but we were out looking at the house. I don't think we went in it. I think we were just outside of it. And I'm looking down this road, and this is 2000, I'm thinking. 99, 2000, right around there, because I think we ended up moving in 01. And yeah, we did. We ended up moving in 01, summer of 01, because I went back to school, I started school at the new school, and it was fucking 9/11 happened. So we moved in summer of 01, and longest fucking summer of my life, Jesus Christ, and not in a good way either. I didn't fucking know anybody. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I didn't know anyone in the town. I didn't know shit. Like fucking, it was 4 miles into the town. Walk. That shit was rough. So I would be having people out as much as I possibly could. Jay was supposed to move with us, but then he ended up getting a girlfriend. He like lived with us, and then a bunch of shit happened that was fucked up. But then he ended up not coming with us. So the whole time it was going to be us together moving out here and trying to figure this shit out together. And then it ended up just being me. And so anyway, so we were looking at houses. This was before then. And I'm looking at and I'm like, damn, that looks like a Dodge Viper coming down the street. And I was like, oh shit, it's a Dodge Viper. And the Dodge Viper pulled in the driveway of this fucking house that we were looking at. And I had never really seen a Dodge Viper at that point. Like, I seen one Lamborghini in my life, and then fucking this Dodge Viper pulled in. And I remember I was like, oh, shit. And I was, like, walking around this shit, and I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy. And I remember, like, just looking around, and this was out in the cornfields and shit kind of thing, and this fucking dope red Dodge Vipers pulled up in his driveway fucking with these people that were also coming to look at this house or something. But I don't know why I thought about that, but just another memory I don't want to forget. But I thought that was fucking cool as shit. I didn't know that was the fucking Widowmaker Dodge Viper. Boy, that was a dangerous motherfucker. Even True Change was telling the stories about how them fucking dangerous them or really Vipers were. So I remember seeing that. I was like, yo, damn, this, I got a sample dude right now, a pigment guy, a new supplier in the fucking Instagram inbox. He's been sending me mad messages, but he was on some old weirdo shit with the payment. And I was like, nah. Now he's like just messaging me. He's probably sent me 25 fucking messages trying to convince me, sending me like Shutterstock fucking photos or whatever that shit's called. This is our facility. Yeah, okay. All right, dog. Chill with that shit. If he keeps sending me messages, I'm gonna tell him to fucking send me a key on the fucking front. Send me a key on the strength. If it's good, I'll fucking buy one. Motherfucker. Let's see what he says about that. Fucking, if you're that about it, send me the fucking key. Front me that shit, Poppy. Motherfucker. So, shout out Punch Marker. Fucking open and close. Grand opening, grand closing. Motherfucking came out one day. Fucking sold the pikes. Them shits were badass. Just like I knew they were fucking, they killed it. He had to shut the doors down again for another few weeks. I fucking love to see fucking people I fuck with succeed. Fucking shout out to fucking Trikes. Trikes 3's back in the fucking scene. He had to step away for a little bit to get his fucking shit in order, and now he is back. So he's back killing it. I gotta talk with him about some shit. And shout out to all, as always, to fucking Machine Studio and everybody else, man. Fucking shout out to all you guys. I love you guys. Fucking, excuse me, Zeph, Pep, fucking Aiden, MKA. Shout out to my guy on YouTube. Shout out to Big Nate. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to all you guys, man. You're fucking awesome. And I appreciate you. Shout out to what? Shout out to Jaybird fucking, I don't know, is it Jaybird Clothing? Jaybird Print Shop? Fucking shout out to them. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to fucking Susie in the No Fun Zone. Shout out to everybody, man. All you guys rocking. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to keep coming with some shit. Pause, big pause. And, yeah, man, this is just a Friday night. What are you planning on doing, man? Fucking shout out to, who the fuck said that? I can't even remember now. Now I'm drawing a fucking blank. But shout out to you, brother. I see you. You're always in the comments. Shout out to you, brother. So fucking everyone, have yourself a good evening. And Big Indian Drift Pit's gonna be opening up in less than a fucking month. So maybe I'll see you there, motherfucker. I'll see you there, motherfucker. That was like this crazy motherfucker that called me fucking having some theatrics with my kids. She said, motherfucker, you don't ever call my motherfucker. Yo, I made this lady so fucking mad. I said, put your husband back on the phone. She said, why the fuck you want to talk to him? She's a white bitch. I said, because you're fucking tripping, dog. Love you guys. I'm out of here.